We are right around the 68-degree mark as the first pitch home is a called strike, and we're underway. 0-1 to Carlos Correa.
A couple of good hitters in that lineup.
It's been an impressive quartet of teams that he's faced, but he misses in here, and it's now 3-2 to Carlos Correa. They're going to challenge this. Austin Hedges challenges the call by Derek Thomas on the 2-2 pitch, and they are going to get this one overturned. OPS, and grounds this one to short. 2 hops for Brian Rocchio. Stays with that low bounce for the second out of the inning tonight. Working on 4 days of rest, and Altuve goes down on strike, so Messick starts and ends the inning with a strikeout, getting Correa and Altuve. He's glad he's played that game Sunday. He would have been a mess trying to wait for the proposal all game long on the bench as Stephen Kwan takes one for a strike. It's 0-1.
Fill up that zone early, force them to swing early if you're proving you can be in the zone.
That one on the ground, and there is Christian Walker telling Ryan Weiss he's got it covered, and he does on the 3 unassisted putout. That number needs to be reduced, and he needs to get aggressive tonight. That's what Joe Espada was looking for. This ball tapped. No call by the home plate umpire, Derek Thomas. DeLauder never left the batter's box. I'm not sure if he thought that should have been called a foul ball, but that is a
that he had in his first start. Had to rely on the sweepers and a couple other off-speed pitches.
That's hit hard into right field on a 0-2 pitch. Jose Ramirez has a base hit. So Ramirez, who was the reigning American League Player of the Week, continues to hit 4 in his first start against the Rockies. Runner on the go, but that's wide, ball 4. The Rockies will have runners on first and second here with 2 outs. And that is in the hole between third and short, into left field for a base hit. Coming in to score, Jose Ramirez. And the Guardians on the board first with an RBI single by Valera, his 4th run batted into the year. Got him. Weiss picks up his first strikeout, getting Daniel Schneemann swinging for the final out of the inning, but the Guardians on the board with a couple of hits and a walk. It's 1-0 Cleveland.
Against St. Louis, eventually getting that base hit up the middle, I think might turn things around for him.
This one on the ground to the shortstop Rocchio. Low throw, nice pick by Kyle Manzardo, and Walker retired for the first out. Pitches in the zone, which is a phenomenally low number. That ball grounded short. Rocchio's throw this time a little bit better, still fairly low as he's a little frustrated with his throws, but Manzardo's there for the second out. That one looping into right. That'll be down for a hit. Cam drops one into right ahead of the right fielder George Valera. It takes a wide turn, but he'll hold up. Cam Smith with a 2-out base hit. Astros first base runner tonight. Trade. Miles Straw going to the Guardians for Phil Maton and Yainer Diaz. There's a pickoff of Messick. So Cam won the head-to-head battle as a hitter, and then Messick picks him off at first. Dave Clark is claiming there might have been a balk move there. Astros are going to review this potentially. No, they're going to say no review as Joe Espada gives the clear sign, so no challenge to start that rally for the Guardians. Now it's 3-1 on Martinez as he golfs one deep to right field. Cam Smith will watch this one. It is deep and gone. Home run for Martinez. His 3rd on the year, his 2nd as a left-hand hitter. And Cleveland takes a 2-0 lead.
Such an interesting spot down and in to left-handed hitters. For whatever reason, it's a natural swing path to be able to get down and in. But there was some serious twitchiness in that swing from Angel Martinez as he recognized and quickly got to that pitch.
Got him. Austin Hedges down on strike. 2nd strikeout for Weiss, and
beautiful right there.
This one slowly hit. Correa will move to his left and fire a strike to get Rocchio for the first time in this series, and there's 2 away.
But as a position player during batting practice, you get to see that. You get to feel the batter's eye. You get to feel the distance of the mound. You get to go take ground balls off the bat.
Back back-to-back walks on 5 pitches each. Kwan followed by DeLauder. Ground ball right side. That is covered up by Christian Walker as he gets to the bag ahead of Ramirez for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, a home run, a couple of walks, 2 men left on. It's 2-0 Guardians. Ground ball right side on 2 hops. Daniel Schneemann makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Extra.
And there was that changeup we were expecting as he picks up a strikeout with that pitch. That is strikeout number 3 and 2 outs in the inning. Didn't mean to. He checks his swing and hits the ball to second. Underhand toss by Schneemann in time. And Messick has faced the minimum so far through 3 innings.
Show me what guys do when they don't have their best stuff. And that's what we saw from Spencer Arrighetti yesterday. Just found a way to compete and go 5 innings. I thought it was a great job by him, and it was kind of interesting to see how he dealt with it. It's got all part of that maturation process.
Astros are going to challenge this pitch called a ball, and Yainer is going to lose this one. Yainer's been pretty good at these challenges lately. Too bulky out there pitching. And it all worked out for him for 5 innings and a W. This ball hit to left. Dustin Harris doesn't have to move very far as he puts it away off the bat of Kyle Manzardo for the first out of the inning. This ball popped up on the infield. Carlos Correa all by himself in the middle of the diamond. And he puts it away for the second out. That's a nice 1-pitch out for out number 2.
Yeah, take advantage of that.
Highest OPS on the team. That's just missing wide. Not big misses, but misses nonetheless for walk number 4. Second straight start for Weiss where he has walked 4 batters. Might be limited to an all-righty bullpen with the exception of Gordon. Now Weiss bounces back and strikes out the guy that hit a home run against him as he gets Martinez to end the inning. 4th inning baseball underway, and Carlos Correa delivers a base hit to right field. Just the Astros' second hit of the game. Correa, leadoff base runner for the first time in the game for Houston here in the 4th.
On to get himself out.
Jordan skies one to center field. Stephen Kwan backs up a couple of steps, but it's playable for the second out. Excuse me, for the first out. Carlos stays at first. Into center field. Stephen Kwan will drift back a few steps and put it away for out number 2. Into center. Kwan might make all 3 plays, and he will. Alvarez, Altuve, and Walker all fly out to center field after the Correa base hit. 1 left on, still 2-0. Relief role to a starter. 62, 64 his last 2 relief appearances, and then 76 in his first start. This one a little dinker into right field that'll fall for a hit. Austin Hedges is a leadoff base runner for the Guardians here in the 4th. Hit or walk. He's got a leadoff base runner here, and that's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. So Weiss now has 4 strikeouts, and that's the first out of the 4th. That's hit hard to right, down for a hit in front of Cam Smith. Hedges stops at second, not wanting to challenge Cam's arm. A couple of hits in the inning for the Guardians have runners on first and second and 1 out. 3-0 swing and a pop-up on the infield. Carlos Correa puts it away. Astros will take that with Jose Ramirez on deck. With a double and a home run in his career against Colton. Sends this ball to center field, playable for Bryce Matthews. Gordon's going to work around 2 runners and 1 out as he gets a pop-up and a fly out to shallow center. Nice job by Gordon to keep this game 2-0. This poor guy, Isak, hits his first 2 and doesn't get to wear the cowboy hat.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
But he's not disappointed with that swing as he picks up a base hit. The Astros have 3 hits against Messick. That's the most he's allowed in any of his 3 home starts. Well, that's 3 of his 4 strikeouts on the changeup, and 18 of 29 on the season now for Messick. 1 away in the 5th. At that point in the AL Central. This ball punched into right field. That'll be down for a hit. Going first to third will be Paredes. Yainer's thinking about going for 2. The throw by Valera is not in time. Yainer with a double. And the Astros in business. Second and third, one out. The first extra base hit of the game for Houston. Bryce struck out on a changeup his first time up. And sends this ball to center, down for a hit. 1 run scores. Good read by Yiner, but he'll be held up. Juan's throw is cut off, and now Bryce is in a rundown between first and second, and he will be tagged out. Bryce thought that throw was going to go all the way through, but Yiner was held up as Juan hit the cutoff man to get out number 2. Quite the good jump. And that ball hits, that pitch hits Dustin Harris on the hand. And he'll get checked out by Eric Velasquez. The Astros just put Taylor Trammell on the injured list with a groin injury. The Astros continue to lead the league in players on the injured list, and hopefully Dustin Harris is okay after being hit in the hand with that pitch. That's off the plate, and Correa does draw a walk to load up the bases for Yordan Alvarez in a 2-1 game tonight. Sends this ball slicing in left field. Martinez on the move, still on the move. It's down for a hit. 2 runs will score. To third goes Correa. To second Alvarez. He is safe. 2 RBI double. Astros take a 3-2 lead.
Almost simultaneous getting on there. Watch the hand. Did the glove hit the hand?
Ooh, but then the foot's on there.
Yeah, the foot's on there before the hand.
Called safe, and that's key.
Yep.
Here is the crew chief, Andy Fletcher, with New York's decision.
The call on the field is overturned.
Ooh.
The winner is out. However, 1 run will score. Cleveland will retain their challenge.
Well, 2 runs score, but the run that was in question definitely scores. It's a 3-2 game.
Last year, but to have them all in the first month of the season.
This ball served into right field, down for a hit off the bat of Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo on a 0-2 pitch singles into right to lead off the 5th inning. On the show, similarly to Harris, had been let go by the Marlins. There's a nice pitch by Colton Gordon, getting George Valera looking to call third strike. Gordon's first strikeout. That ball sent into the left field, down for a hit. Schneemann on base for the 2nd consecutive time. Walked his last time up and now single to left.
Thrown that much for the Astros over the last 2 years.
Called third. That's a big out for Kaiway and the Astros as he strikes out Angel Martinez looking. Got him. Kaiway Tang continues to have a really nice season out of the Astros bullpen. A couple of strikeouts to Strand 2. Astros still lead by 1. It's been brilliant all season long. Astros putting up a season high 3 runs against them as Altuve grounds one off the mound to short. Play is made by Rocchio, and there's one away in the inning. To the count to Seawalk.
Incredible.
And he kind of serves this one towards third. Stumbling but throwing on the money is Jose Ramirez. Not the cleanest footwork, but it worked out for Jose for the 2nd out. Kind of inside out swing on the hands of Isaac Paredes, and that'll be a 1-2 inning for Sean Armstrong. All ground outs here in the 6th. Astros lead it 3-2. We head to the bottom half of inning number 6. Here with 1 day of rest after throwing 35 pitches in that game on Sunday. Gets a ground ball here to Christian Walker, and that's the first out of the 6th inning. Into left field, Bryce Matthews drifting back. He has it lined up. Stephen Kwan, who rarely swings at the first pitch, flies out to left on the first pitch here for the 2nd out of the 6th inning.
That previous 3-0. Hey, why don't you just see a pitch?
And Kaiway Tang is going to face 5 batters and get 5 outs. KWT getting it done in an Astros uniform, having a great 2026. Not sure if they're going to ask for more of him in the next inning as Cam sends one to the right side off the glove and safe at first. No, they call him out. Call is out by Alex Tosi, but the Astros may review this one. He looked safe initially.
Really beats it.
Yeah, foot down, ball in the glove.
Good hustle by Cam. Speed paying off.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Runner safe. Houston will retain their challenge.
So Cam with an infield hit. He's now 2 for 3. Since since the start of 2019. This ball hit hard off of Jose Ramirez, barehanded by Rocchio, and he loses control. Both runners are safe on a ball that could have been a double play ground ball. We've seen Ramirez.
Astros gonna have a W for it.
Gets the bunt down, and there it is, Blummer, right to Ramirez like you called, and the play is made. Both runners advance. Nice job by Bryce.
That was textbook, beautifully done. Early bounce, early read for the base runners. Yesterday did have a walk and a hit in that. Oh, and welcome to the ball club, Daniel Johnson. Of course he gets hit.
Daniel Johnson Jr. in his first Astros plate appearance sees one pitch, and he is hit by the lefty Heron.
He's up for the Astros.
A little punch shot, shallow
Get
right,
heavy.
coming out to play it is Schneemann on a hop. The second baseman throws to second. Everybody safe. Correa with an RBI single and a little blooper into right field. The Astros lead 4-2. 2-2 coming. And a fly ball to right, shallow. Tagging is Yainer Diaz. Coming in is Valera. He's got a good arm. Yainer is going to bluff. And Valera's throw is cut off. The Astros don't get a run out of that fly ball. Ground ball to third. Ramirez will go to second. They get the force for the final out of the inning on Correa. The Astros get a run. They strand three. It's a 4-2 lead. Seventh inning stretch time here. And a rare walk from Kai Tang, who has had impeccable command most of the season. But he walks Ramirez here on 4 pitches.
Coming in.
Ground ball to second, could be 2. Altuve to Correa for 1. The turn, yes they do. Huge double play. Kaiway's only strike of the inning in 7 pitches, and he's got 2 outs in his Astros career. Ground ball, and he is going to get through 2 2/3. Kaiway faces 8 batters, gets 8 outs. He has continued to be the most reliable Astros reliever this year, and the Astros lead at 4-2. What we're going to try to attempt.
Well, that's what's frightening. He walked off the course.
Yeah, he left the course in his first round ever because he ran out of golf balls to hit with. This one popped into shallow right, and a play made by Schneemann for the first out. 5th pitcher of the night for the Guardians. That's wide, and Paredes will draw a walk. He'll be a 1-out base runner. Sox organization selected in the 2nd round of the draft out of Arkansas, but then taken in the Rule 5 draft by the Guardians this year. Well, similar to Roddery Munoz earlier with the Astros, Rule 5 picks have to stay up at the big league level or be offered back to their team. On the ground to short. Rocchio will go the short way to second base. Schneemann covering for the force out. And the Astros fail to score in the 8th. It'll be Enyo De Los Santos on, holding on. Another 3-2 pitch coming to Schneemann. And that's off the plate, ball 4. The leadoff base runner for the Guardians here in a 2-run game. Broke his bat and cues one towards third. Isak won't have a play. Guardians will have 2 runners on with nobody out and a little squibber off the end of the bat. Pop up on the infield with 2 runners on. They're going to call the infield fly rule. Christian Walker will catch it for the first out. Hits this ball hard to center field, and Johnson will play it on a hop around third to score is Schneemann. It is now a 4-3 game on the RBI single by Rocchio, who now extends his hitting streak to 8 games. That's down, ball 4. That'll load up the bases. Slicing into left field. Bryce Matthews on the run. He won't be able to get there. That is going to get at least 2 home. To third base goes Quan. He'll be waved home. To third base goes DeLauder. He has a bases clearing triple. And the Guardians have taken the lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning, 6-4. Now Jose Ramirez will not have a chance to hit here. He'll be intentionally walked. And King will go after Kyle Manzardo instead. Ramirez will take second base here on a pitch in the dirt. He was off with a pitch, so he may be credited with his 11th steal and 11 tries this year. That's a base hit. That will score DeLauder from third. Here comes Ramirez with another run, 2 RBI single for Manzardo, and the Guardians have broken it open with a 6-run bottom half of the 8th. It's now 8-4. On the ground, Altuve goes to short for 1. Correa turns the double play, and the Astros get out of the bottom of the 8th, but not before Cleveland sends 9 men to the plate and scores 6 runs. It's a Guardians 8-4 lead as we head to the 9th. Lead in a hurry, and he was already warm anyhow, so both going with Cade here. Bryce Matthews greets him with a line drive, base hit to center field. Bryce is going to head to second. He'll get there with leadoff double for the Astros. Matthews with his second hit of the game. Wow, well off the plate. So Cade Smith has come in and allowed a double to Bryce Matthews, and now a 4-pitch walk to Johnson Jr. Julia. On the ground, slowly hit to first. They're going to go to second for 1, and they turn the double play. Very nicely done by Manzardo and Rocchio on a softly hit ground ball to first. Base on that foot popping up, even though he got to second before the throw. This is a loop or 2 that's going to score a run as Jordan drops another one into left field. He's going to go for second again, and this time he'll get in much easier. Doesn't have to worry about that foot popping up. Jordan this time with a double as he goes the other way to drive in another run, his 22nd run of the year driven in. Called third strike, ball game over. Astros lose 8-5. Two teams have split the first 2 games of this series. Tough one for Houston as they were up 4-2 heading to the bottom half of the 8th, but lose it 8-5. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger features Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic as your host. We'll get interviews from the Astros clubhouse. That'll be Julia Morales getting the job done down there. Final score, Cleveland 8, Houston 5. Postgame show next.